shit. Which isn't good. That's not amazing. Try and quickly fix that. Plugged in now, and hopefully we are good to go. That would be nice. Yes, this one works. Hello, everybody. uh, One moment to quickly set myself up because I had a bit of audio issues. But then I'll be right back to provide you all with some commentating. Right. I am all set, ready to go. 12 drivers for tonight, as you can see. Um, for tonight, I don't think we have quali. No, we do not. We have a fixed qualifying for tonight. But before that, welcome to everyone watching the stream. Hello, Mr. Vale. Good to see you still coming to the streams. Very nice to see. Hi, Andrews. Hi, Mr. Champ. I guess no Aaron tonight. I don't think he has. Um. Yeah, he hasn't rejected the thingy. So I think he's just late. But we'll see. Now, for the grid for tonight, we will have reverse championship order for the sprint race, and then of course we will have the sprint race results for the full feature race. And for the sprint race, somewhere there was an announcement looking at the grid, and there is. In P last, we'll have Ghost Rider, championship leader. P12 McQueen, P11 Gaza, P10 runner, P9 Ken, P8 Andrews, P7 Reaper, P6 Puffy, P5 Top Gotcha, P4 will be Mario, P3 Hoff, P2 Sarah, and pole position will be going to Taylor Mackenzie. And yeah, that's how things are looking. That's also around the championship order. Obviously we're missing Aaron for tonight's race, so he's not in here. Otherwise he would have. Wait, Aaron. Didn't he leave ARC? I think that's. Aaron. Yeah, he left. Aaron left ARC. He's no longer with us. So that would explain why he's not racing tonight. He's no longer with us here. I have no clue where he's gone. I don't know why he left. Yeah, Vil, you probably got kicked from the server for inactivity. But I think if you ask one of the other admins to get back in, I think as a fan, I think you'll be let back in. That explains it why Aaron's left then. As we are heading into the race. Now, yesterday was a big chaos everywhere, especially turn 1. Yesterday wasn't a great race, so hopefully some improvements on that. Especially turn 1, lap 1, that was chaos. We had a lobby restart. Tier 2 wasn't the full 100% alright, but yeah, for tonight, we with less drivers, hopefully we will see a very nice race. Fair enough, Aaron. Hopefully you get your passion back soon. I had a few weeks like that as well, months even. But luckily I found the passion back, and yeah, we're still going. And I think that's Inters. Let's quickly check the race director. It is Inters for the sprint. So this will definitely bring some exciting. No DRS for these guys. Overtaking will be difficult, and the lower wings will now actually matter over the higher wings. Formation lap, of course. First up, let me quickly turn my TV audio on. Can already disqualified. Nice ice tires. Track map on. Lap data. Don't need that. Telemetry on. That can all be gone. So here we have him then. Taylor on pole position. I think he is new. Or she. Yeah, can't see him anywhere in the standings yet, so it's a new driver on pole position, and that must be a good feeling to start on pole. in your first race and a real chance, especially in the wet, to show what you're made of. So Sera, of course, also a very quick driver. He'll be looking to hunt him down after a not too great race from Sera yesterday either. Bad luck. Maybe caused by me, but we won't talk about that. Yeah, that ruined this race kinda. Yeah, so you'll be looking to have a better race. Not a bit 13, international driver. Yeah, if you wanna race, let's say ask Reaper, ask Andrews, and well, if they allow it, then the more the merrier. Wait for everyone to line up. Perfect lineup from Sera there by the looks of it. He's right on that stripe. Here's a nice camera angle. So with Mario we will go. Now we wait for the lights. Can't see him. But it's lights out and away we go. And a great start from Mackenzie there. Or Taylor. And also a great start from, I think, the Alfa Romeo. All side by side into turn 1. Sera runs wide, has to cut the corner. A bit of contact behind them as well. And the first yellow flag has arrived. Ghost Rider already up 5 places. Same for Gaza with a mega start. Andrews and Puffy not having a great start themselves. Down 4 places already. Now we see Gaza and Mario battling very hard. Both braking a little bit late, and that costs them on the exit. Now Ghost Rider side by side with Mario. Mario leaves no space there. And now Reaper behind, also a little bit wide. Ken keeps his P8. Ghost Rider still going up. And up to the lead, Mackenzie. I keep calling him Mackenzie, I don't know why, but he is already pulled quite a gap, 1.3 seconds. A great start for the newcomer here tonight. Werner in the back as well, not having their best of starts, but now side by side with Can, and Can is round. Can into the wall. No damage by the looks of it, but didn't really see what happened there. There we have Puffy, who absolutely flies past Reaper. Look at that straight line speed for a change. Wow. Pulls away massively on the exit of the corner as well. Cyrano slightly catching Taylor again, as we have Ghost Rider having a look around the outside of Mario, backs out of the move, and now gets a way better exit. Mario and Ghost Rider now side by side in the first Lesmo, and Ghost Rider is passed in that prancing horse, looking to make it a Ferrari podium, definitely a win. He is in the fastest car after all. Now chasing down the other Alfa Romeo of Gaza. Mario using his ERS, trying to get back at Ghost Rider as soon as he can. He of course wants to hold up Ghost Rider a little bit for Gaza, so Gaza can pull a gap and maybe secure that P4 spot for the race. The Alfa Romeos are a bit slower, as we have Puffy just speeding round the out or down the inside again. Mario super late on the brakes. Forces Puffy on the curb. Puffy now into the gravel. Mario gets a better exit, does not use his ERS. And neither does Puffy. Now side by side through whatever corner this is. And Mario ends up behind Puffy. Sarah now within a second as well of the leader. Steve! He is chasing Andrews. And Mario has already dropped the position to Runner, so Mario has made a little mistake then. Or he's really struggling with that Alfa Romeo. Taylor looking a little bit slower as well than Sarah. Sarah had of course practice in the wet yesterday in qualifying, so he knows what lines to take and where he cannot make speed. Sarah now again with the fastest lap, miles ahead of the rest of the pack, but not catching in that straight line. Taylor still quicker in the straights. Not a deep dive run for Sarah as well, which is probably very smart. Stays P2 for now, but might see that change in the next lap. McQueen and Reaper side by side as well. Reaper made a mistake with his setup. He has way too high downforce. By the looks of it, lost his 2 positions on the straight. Even in the wets you want that low downforce here. Ghost Rider still behind Gaza. And it looked like a bit of a mistake from Top Gotcha, very deep. As you can see on the top left corner, the gap went from 2.5 to 2.3. Now it's going back up again, but those small mistakes will end up costing you a lot of time. Can Ghost Rider now make a move into Ascari? Again, the lack of DRS really seeming to struggle. That's not a correct sentence at all. The lack of DRS really holding these drivers back to overtake, struggling with those overtakes. Puffy very close to his teammate. And he might get the double slingshot onto the main straight to maybe make it a double move. Very nice train. There goes Ghost Rider. There goes Puffy. Does he send it around the outside? No, stays behind for now. Ghost Rider breaks early. And Gaza again keeps the position. Of course, you don't need to risk it all in this race. There's still a long way to go in the next one as well. So just keeping your place consistent will be enough. Queen has made a move on Mario, and there we have Ghost Rider into the gravel, touches his teammate, and front wing loss from one of the 2 Ferraris, and that was from Puffy. Puffy now misses a bit of front wing and he will not be happy to have a collision with his teammate. 2 seconds to Gaza now as well, and Runner is right behind the both of them. You can see how much Puffy is struggling with those corners, and now Runner, he'll be happy to get that P6. Sarah also very close on the back of Mackenzie, but keeps waiting. Has about 25% more ERS than the leader of this Grand Prix. Very close now, actually side by side between the 2 of them. And Sarah still cannot get past Taylor Mackenzie. Taylor using a lot of that ERS once again as Reaper gets a 3-second time penalty. And there's a yellow in sector 2 for Reaper, who has had a wobble and is now into the grass. See then, does Sarah go for it this time by, or does he wait for the final lap to get past? And Taylor almost out of ERS now, only 11%. And Sarah just keeping that ERS up, saving it, keeping the pressure up, and hoping that he can make the move. Does a runner make a move? He is certainly looking for a gap, but not close enough to send one on the brakes, as it seems to be drying up now. No rain. So do we see anyone jumping onto the soft? It's way too dry. But you never know. See, does Reaper jump onto the soft compound? Yes, he does. So now this will be interesting. Will we see Reaper catch up so significantly that he might get back up into the top 10? A big gap towards there, but softs might be so much quicker than those intermediate tires that with 3 laps to go he can still make that. Sarah way closer than he was last time. 3/10, a significant ERS advantage. Gets another fastest lap, but again does not catch up on the straights. Taylor very high or very low on the wings, it seems. Puffy now is past Gaza with that broken front wing. That Ferrari is still too overpowered. He moves up into P4, Ghost Rider is still close behind. Ferrari seem to have swapped and have now also pulled a gap to Roadrunner. There comes Gaza around the outside. Puffy, no ERS left. Gaza with a very wide line. Not really in a position to send it, but still does. And now there goes Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider might take 2. No, he doesn't. Ghost Rider passed and Gaza is as well. Now Runner is right back there again. 2. Nice little battle for P4. Gaza staying in front of Ghost Rider for now. And Gotcha just kind of in a no man's land. No really anywhere to go. Oh, and Sarah finally goes for the move. Final lap. And is passed for that lead. Final lap now, whole pack, besides from Ken and Reaper, behind P4 of Gaza. Then again a big gap from top Gotcha to the top 2. Mackenzie has no ERS left. And Sarah just has that little bit more. And that means he can defend more as well, coming through Ascari now. I don't think Taylor will have enough to fight this back. Runner gets Puffy for P6 on the starting grid. And it's Sarah who takes the victory in the sprint race with Taylor on debut in P2. Top Gotcha, by the looks of it, will take P3. And then we have Ghost Rider P4 Gaza with the whole field behind him. Runner almost gets him, but it's P5 for Gaza and P6 for Runner. Buffy with wing damage ends up in P7, Andrews P8, McQueen P9, Mario P10. And now the wait's here for Cannon Reaper to end off their races as well. Reaper, if you're listening, give us a little wave. Just don't crash, although it won't really matter because you are at the back anyway. With a nice little wave would be appreciated. Will in chat. The German comes. Well, that would be appreciated. You are very welcome. So very later price for me to hit it, but we can skip. He'll be fine. He won't miss me too much. Wow. I've just heard here. Taylor was running 0-0 wings in the wet. That is insane. Also, Mr. Vil, I've been told you cannot race, but I will invite you to a party if you want me to. If you still want to do the comms, then feel free. Quickly start a party as well, just in case. Hopefully you can all still hear me. That would be nice. And then, yes, it's well sorted. Race director. Let's see what different tire strategies we will get. Well, not really anything different going on here. All on the mediums. Oh, Xbox says no. Well, yeah, that's a shame. Guess everyone's stuck with my voice then. There go the different tire strategies. Mario is in. Softs, McQueen, Puffy, Runner, Hearts, Sarah. Don't know if there will be any rain involved soon. This is the grid lineup for the feature. And we'll be going in around 1 minute time. Taylor says no rain. Taylor, by the way, now you're in chat. What do you want me to call you? Do you want Taylor? Do you want Mackenzie? Can I make something up? What do you prefer? Taylor, Mario has left the session again. That's not good. Please send an invite. Biggest gainer so far will be Ghost Rider, up 8 places. Gaza up 5. Can I not see the sprint race director? Ah, that's a shame. That would have been nice. I also can't exit the screen actually. Hopefully I can. A little bit. Otherwise we have issues. 27 seconds to go. Yeah, this is an issue. I am going to have to restart the game. That sucks. Hopefully it doesn't end the stream. Although if it does, I'll be right back. And if it doesn't, then you'll still hear me talking. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Of course, who would have guessed technical difficulties in an F1 game? But I am Royale Brian. Hopefully the race doesn't start without us. Oh, I think we'll be missing the start. It's taking so long. Ah, joining session, nice. Quick, go. Still says lap 0, so I think we're good. Very slow formation lap, hopefully. Oh, it's nice to find new glitches, by the way. It's a very nice thing to do. Lovely. You'd think, with all the beta testing going on, all the glitches would be solved at launch, but yeah. They are still on formation. They've only... Oh no, it is the actual race. Lap 1 has started. Sarah is in P1. So luckily we don't miss too much, but we have missed the start, which is annoying. McQueen up 3, Reaper up 4, Runner down 5. And a nice big gap from Sarah as Mario has retired. And that's on track. That's not great. Marius also left the session. So yeah, that will be reported to the stewards. Because you can't retire on track. Gaza side by side with McQueen. McQueen on the charge. Of course, controller batteries are low. It's all going downhill. But oh, you can see in front as well Ghost Rider and Top Gotcha side by side, and Gaza stays behind McQueen for now. Now pushes round the outside. McQueen on the softs, Gaza on mediums. But the inside line is so much better. And Gaza ends up behind McQueen for now. Andrews in pit for new softs, runner in as well, so they might have had something to do with Mario's DNF. Though Mario did retire on track. So maybe a turn 1 collision, which wouldn't surprise me. Puffy now around the outside of Gaza. Backs out of it for now. Gets a better exit on those softs. Tries to go around the outside. Now the inside. Gaza using all of that ERS to stay ahead. And does so for now. Puffy brakes very late, a little bit too late, goes very wide. That's a better exit though. Way better exit, look at that. DRS enabled for this lap. And Puffy stays behind again for now. Way more ERS than Gaza. There's a yellow flag and the runner has retired as well. Virtual safety car. Runner coming out of Ascari has lost, well, I presume the backhand. And that's race over. Andrews into the pits again. And Ken also running wide. Andrews now onto the hards. My voice is going. That's not great. Reaper also gone. Reaper has retired on track as well. Which isn't good. Watch out for that, Ken. Reaper has retired, you can go. Ken, you can overtake him. It's a retired car. Oh. Restart apparently. Yeah, that'd explain it. Oh, best crash gets pity point. Who deliver on that? Andrew as well. Well left, yeah. It's back to the main menu we go. Which also gives me a chance to sort my mic and my batteries out, so I'll be right back. Right, back we are. Hopefully at least. Yes, we are. Nice. A quick lobby restart. I think it will be Ghost Rider hosting that lobby again. Nope, not Ghost Rider. Reaper. Lobby is open. So everyone who was in that race, you can join that lobby again. Now I do not have the start, which... So yeah, a quick wait once again. Be sure, Reaper, to take out the sprint race for the race. Don't want to be doing a double sprint, I don't think. Rob, gotta remove the sprint, mate. So yeah, this will take a while to get everyone back into the lobby. Bit of a shame we don't have the program that makes you be able to edit a lot of things in. Because that would have been amazing right now. We could have shown the highlights for Tier 2, Championship standings. That would have been amazing. But I don't remember what that program's called. So in the meantime, let me open a pack on FIFA, which you all cannot see because it's on my phone. Haha. And I'll tell you what I get. Yes, solid. It doesn't want to load. Well, never mind. Waiting now on one more driver for the grid to be complete again. And that driver would be Mario. Good evening, Sarah. I would normally say nah, ban that name, but after yesterday, I'll take it. All 12 are in. Mario, remember to pick a car, and then we'll be ready to go. I am good tonight, mate. Besides from the voice, which is slowly going away for some reason, I'm alright. How about you? Good man, nice to hear. Would anyone notice if I quickly snuck onto the grid in an Alpine? Quite fancy racing myself, to be honest. Although I think Runner and Sarah won't agree with that, but always worth a shot. Seems to be readying up, so I think we're good for the race. And that also means Reaper again will be at the back. But that also means we can finally watch the start. Now this will probably be 2 minutes to get the setups on, to get everything sorted, to get the strategies, and then we'll be going for the full race once again. And this time no restarts, hopefully. Let's not make the mistake of going into the race director again. We'll see the tires in the warm-up lap. Instead, let's look at yeah. There's really much to look at, not gonna lie. Is there any news in the F1 world? I can maybe break to you all right now. Yeah, apparently Ferrari simulator numbers are extremely positive, with sources within Ferrari revealing the 2023 car could be 1 second per lap faster than last year's car. Now, if that's true, either Ferrari are going to dominate next season, or they'll bottle it all. Also, Nick de Vries facing legal battle regarding a $250,000 loan in 2018. And yeah, that's what he's being sued for. Let's see. Thankfully the wait is over, and now we can go onto the formation lap, and we can also see the tires. The detail. Tires, Sarah again on the hards. Taylor, Gotcha, Ghost, and Gaza on mediums. Runner on soft, Puffy on soft, McQueen on soft, Reaper on soft as well, and the rest all on mediums. Reaper in my old car. Nice casual warm-up of the tires. Look at how different that halo is. Way higher on the Haas. This is something that catches my eye. So you can see a runner is in Lewis's car, because he has the yellow wheel arches. And also the yellow T-cam. And that would mean Taylor is in the Russell car. Those wheel arches do not seem updated to red. Which is weird. Here we have Sarah already on the grid, leaving a big gap, doing a nice burnout. Those rears will be nice and toasty. Lines up. I think that's perfect. Either it's perfect or very close to it. Taylor lining up behind as well now. Slots in nicely. They all do. Runner and Mario a bit too far over their line. Now we have the start of the race. And away we go. This time for real. For the Italian Grand Prix. Great start from Runner by the looks of it. Bad start from Mr. Reaper. As we head into turn 1, it's still... No, it's no longer Sarah in the lead. That will be Taylor, who has taken the lead this time around. Top Gotcha there as well. Corner cut there from, I think that was McQueen jumping over those curbs. Reaper moved up one place as well, and that's all the big movers we have so far. Taylor going defensive immediately, gap on. Sarah getting chased by Top Gotcha, the junior squad, but Top Gotcha not able to make a move past just yet. Ghost Rider will now get a better exit than Top Gotcha, you think, but that's not the case. And coming across the line, finishing lap number 1, it will be Taylor in P1, who is weaving about. But you don't want to do too much, because you will get penalized for that. Gaza past the runner, runner sends it again down the inside and makes that move stick. And Puffy now down the inside of Gaza as well. Or at least had a little look, not enough just yet. Gaza now looking to chase back to runner. Look at Puffy there. Puffy is really close on the back, as we have Mario who retired. Can we still see that? No, we cannot. Full course caution is out. And if I were the people on softs, I'd pit for mediums and do a medium-medium strategy. Again, that's what I would do. Saying it works every single time, but you will get an advantage on everyone that's on the mediums now, because they'll have to go to the hards. Mackenzie does not go in. Sarah does go in. So let's see, he probably goes into the softs as well then. Or I mean the mediums. Yeah, there he goes. Mediums. 2 mediums for Sarah will be. Puffy mediums as well. 2 sets for him. Reaper. I think that's all. No, that's the hearts. He was trying to go to the end together with McQueen. And Runner staying out on the softs. That might have been a mistake, but we'll see. Also McQueen or Reaper, if any one of you makes it to the end on those tires without a puncture, I'll give you £5. On board with Can then. He didn't have the greatest of starts, but has now moved up into P7 due to the pit stops and will be looking to work his way up to the podium positions once this safety car is over. Get a better start this time and then work his way forward from there. Safety car will probably be in the next lap. As we shall now jump on board with the man of death himself. Reaper seems to have underfueled his car. Well, everyone has done it. Well, never mind then. There goes my bit of a story that I had. Let's get that gone for now. And now pretty soon we should see the message saying Taylor Mackenzie can start the pack back up. There we go, safety car crosses the 3rd sector line now. And will stay out for another lap? Why? Track's clear. Go away. Oh, it is in this lap. What? What an amazingly late call. It was very late and we are back on the way. Sarah's already passed Can. Sarah's already passed Andrews. And they're probably going very wide. But everyone seems to be clean through turn 1. Now there we have the Ferrari going down the inside of Runner. Not enough before the corner, but definitely enough after corner. Going into the Lesmo 1 is down the inside. But the runner gets a way better turn, and now Ghost Rider has to wait to make that move. Under the old circuit into Ascari. Sierra very close to Gaza, gets a better line, but not a better exit, gets a bit held up there. And now back to chasing. Taylor sets the fastest lap. Sierra side by side with Gaza. Basically a dead heat coming across the line. And Gaza brakes later. Sierra brakes better. Down the inside he goes. Now around the outside. And Sierra has passed. And now Puffy has put all the pressure on Gaza as well. Gaza using his ERS to pull away from Puffy a little bit and to try and attack Gaza, as Ghost Rider was having a look down the inside of Runner as well. Both Mercs in the top 3. But not able to make a move. Now, on with Ghost Rider as we head into Ascari, again having a little look. Showing Runner he's there in his mirrors, but not making that move. Runner also catching Top Gotcha, while Taylor is pulling away from the rest of the field. Now do we see a double overtake from Ghost Rider? Taylor again with the fastest lap. Ghost Rider around the outside, and will he now go down the inside? Yes, he will. In the Ferrari, side by side with Ghost Rider into the braking zone, and he is leaving a lot of space, but is passed. And now Runner on exit as well. Will get Top Gotcha. Sarah right there already as well. And having made that pit stop, almost going 3 wide there. Now side by side with Runner around the outside, surely not. Nope, has to back out there, and now Top Gotcha can come back on Sierra. Does not send it down the inside. The Runner almost losing 2 places and gaining 1. Can has had a spin coming out of the first Lesmo. Sierra is side by side with Runner and passed coming into Ascari. Has to cut that corner, but that's a warning. That's okay to take. Puffy's had a spin at Ascari. Waits for everyone to get past and is now going again. Top Gotcha now very close in the back of Runner. Runner probably has more ERS, but Top Gotcha has that slipstream and DRS now. Look at the gains he's getting with DRS. Backs out of the move though. Andrew is also gaining on Gaza, but not close enough for him to make a comfortable move. And Sierra already gaining on Ghost Rider as well. 1.5 seconds the gap between Runner and him. Top Gotcha all over the back of Runner. Those tires will be hurting from Runner. Do not be surprised if Runner pits either this lap or the next. There goes Top Gotcha, trying to send it around the outside. Not enough speed yet though. way wider line. That will give him a better exit. Runner comes into the pit lane and Sera sets the fastest lap as he's hunting down Ghost Rider. Now sends it down the inside and gets past up into P2 for Sera with a pit stop done already. And now Mackenzie's in a major disadvantage as we have there behind as well a spin from McQueen. No, that's from Gaza. Gaza, Reaper and McQueen all involved there. I saw that happening in the background, but I just wasn't there in time. With a big crash there. Reaper has damage. Puffy has no damage. McQueen has damage. And Gaza, no visual damage. It will definitely have some floor or other issues. As Puffy's now right on the back of Reaper, and if Reaper's smart, he doesn't fight this. Because he has lost a bit of front wing. And Puffy now back up into P6. Should probably keep the microphone I have close to my mouth. Sera again with the fastest lap. Way fresher tires than Taylor, of course, so he can really start to make inroads at the moment. And Reaper in, McQueen also in. And McQueen speeds into the pit lane. That's just not what you need after having to replace that wing. So if he's smart, he goes into a set of softs and just does two. He doesn't. Doesn't make Steve any less smart though. Gap between Mackenzie and Sera has settled a little bit. Both at similar ERS levels, and now Ghost Rider, still within the DRS, is gaining rapidly. And definitely that wobble won't help Sera. Both playing the DRS chicken. That's beautiful to see. Sera wanted the DRS and so did Ghost Rider. That cost him a second to Taylor. And in the end Ghost Rider gets the DRS. And doesn't even take advantage of it. Top Gotcha also in. That will be for the hard compound tires, I think. So bring Gaza up into P8, although he definitely seems to be struggling as we have a runner right on the back of Can and makes that move. Maybe also makes a move on Top Gotcha coming out of the pits. Top Gotcha just ahead. Rondo's cold tires will be immediately under attack from runner. Goes onto the grass and actually lets past. Oh, bit of contact there. That sends Khan onto the gravel. And Ken will not be happy with that at all. Cost him a huge amount of time to runner. Sera is now finally slowly reeling in Taylor for that lead. And we have a yellow flag. That's Gaza. Gaza had a spin and that's the wing gone. It's a big shame for Gaza, and we have a safety car. Safety car has arrived and that's really gonna hurt Sera. And that's perfect for Taylor. And whoever's on the mediums that didn't stop yet. Yeah, Taylor, Ghost Rider, Andrews, Ken, Gaza. Perfect for them. Couldn't be any better timing than that. Sierra, yeah, he might be forced now to go into the hards if he has a set left. Although, on a stretch, if you have the right setup, you can make the mediums last to the end. Although I wouldn't be surprised for another safety car as well. So let's see what Sierra does. Mackenzie is coming in, that's pretty clear. And so is Sierra, so is Ghost Rider. So let's see what tires do they go onto. Taylor, hards. Sierra, mediums. Ghost Rider, hards. Andrews in as well, double stack for the Bulls, double stack for the Raris as well. Hards for both of them. Top Gotcha made a pit stop while the safety car wasn't out, and he will lose 2 positions because of that. Ooh, it will be very close on exit. No, it will not be actually. Top Gotcha only gets Puffy. Reaper stays out. Getting those tires to the end will be very tough. And McQueen has pitted already. Although I suppose he could again. If he really wanted to. Probably be another 3 laps before this safety car is back in. Oh, Reaper does the same as I did yesterday and gets a penalty at the Ascari under the safety car. No one thinking about pitting again. And the longer this safety car stays out, the better it will be for Sierra. Because that will mean he will be able to make it to the end. 13 laps to go. 14 technically, including this one. So he might be safe. Where's Walkie to start a prediction when you need him? Everyone has caught up, so safety car might be in this lap, and there's the confirmation. Again, Taylor will lead us away on a safety car restart. But this time around, he will get full control over the pack instead of well to 100 meters. So let's see what he brings to the table. safety car has now entered pit lane. So Taylor free to go whenever he wants, and he goes earlier than last time, and Sarah was awake. Taylor uses his ERS. He uses it all. And it's 3 wide there behind. Reaper getting that move done on Puffy pretty quickly. And also on his teammate Top Gotcha, who gets a bad exit. Reaper up into P5. Sarah now closing in on Taylor, going around the outside. Maybe forcing a bit of a mistake there from both of the drivers. Now into the first Lesmo. Catches up nicely because he has a little bit higher downforce than Taylor. But Taylor will be very hard to catch on the straights. Especially the first few laps. And Taylor actually with 0-0 wings is putting away through the corners. Oh, look at Sarah using all of the ERS. Sends it around the outside, will turn into the inside for the next corner. Onto the curb, and that costs him a lot of time. Look at Ghost Rider, he's right there with him. Ghost Rider now maybe trying to have a look around the outside. Same amount of ERS as Sarah. It stays behind for now. Gaza also on a move, or on a charge better said. Did it 1 lap before the safety car. But going strong. Field still very close. Andrews has lost touch to Ghost Rider a little bit. There's Reaper behind as well. Now Sarah, 3/10 the gap. 8% more ERS than the leader. And DRS, drag reduction system, enabled for this lap. Runner sends it maybe on Top Gotcha. Yes, he does. Top Gotcha brakes very early. And that's runner through up into P6. Puffy now next driver to maybe be looking to make a move on Top Gotcha, as Top Gotcha misses the apex. And that makes Puffy very close onto the back of Top Gotcha. Now with DRS will be very close. Sarah hanging behind the leader for now. And Puffy does not make the move here. Back onto the lead battle. Puffy now past Top Gotcha. And Sarah now with ERS, Slipstream, DRS. And is passed into turn 1. Mackenzie very late on the brakes. I keep saying Mackenzie, it's Taylor. But he loses P1 and now might even lose P2. Because Ghost Rider is no slouch in that Ferrari. But seems to be pushing, has 50% less ERS than Sarah, has put all of his ERS in the defense, which failed. And now Sarah will have a pretty easy job, you'd say, keeping ahead of Taylor. Andrews has now dropped off quite a bit, as you could see him there, coming out of the corner. Taylor almost in the red zone of the ERS. Let's see if Ghost Rider makes a move as well. You can see that the ERS flashing now, but I think he'll wait. Taylor outside of the DRS window of Sarah now. As we have a yellow in Sector 1, and McQueen and Tom Gotcha have had an incident. McQueen clearly thinks that's his fault because he's staying behind Tom Gotcha. And now Ken is right there as well. McQueen trying to let Ken pass, but Ken does not go past. Why, I do not know. I think he might have rear wing damage. Otherwise you wouldn't let the people pass that easily. I think. But you never know, maybe it just felt nice. No DRS anymore for Taylor. Fastest lap for Sarah. And a toe and DRS for Ghost Rider. But not enough just yet to make a move. Bit wobbly on the exit, and there goes any kind of run he could have had going into the second chicane. McQueen now starting his charge up the top Gotcha once again. Looking to get past soon, or at least sooner rather than later. Lovely helmet. You can always appreciate a good helmet, and that's one of them. Five tenths between them, and no move being made so far. Ken with a 3-second penalty. Won't affect his race though. Now McQueen once again on the charge. US open. And passed pretty easily. Top Gotcha breaks early as well. McQueen barely makes that corner. Now Gotcha gets back at him. Side by side, McQueen on the inside line. And that gives him the edge over Gotcha. Now McQueen's fully passed. Sarah in the lead, followed by Taylor and Ghost Rider. Taylor has no ERS left, Ghost Rider still has a little bit of ERS. He just has to keep mounting the pressure and save his ERS a bit, as we had a wobble from Ken. And Ghost Rider just has no answer to the 0-0 wings of Taylor, which is the only thing keeping Taylor in that P2 place right now. Seconds worth of penalties for both Reaper and Ken. So McQueen has ended up serving his 5-second penalty. If he did not have that penalty, he would be right on the back of Gaza at the moment. Ghost Rider using ERS in the straight coming up to Ascari. Purple middle sector for him. Maybe he can steal that fastest lap away. No fastest lap and probably no move either into turn 1. As Taylor has played it very well to let Ghost Rider run almost out of ERS as Reaper is into the pit lane. So I wonder what this is for. It is for the soft compound tires. And this will drop him down to P10. Fair few seconds behind his teammate, but he is still catchable by the end of the race. And the Reaper now probably looking for that fastest lap as well. Sarah keeping a stable gap. Ghost Rider gained a lot of ERS all of a sudden. Don't know where he got that from, but it's there. And now uses a lot of it. Try and close up a little bit more to Taylor. Probably has enough right now if he breaks very late, but he doesn't. Keeps it safe. From his glitchy again, so I'll be right back. Hello. Yep, we are good to go. Ghost Rider sends it down the inside. Very smart move actually, because now we can get a way better exit than Taylor. But he doesn't. And now still has a 20% advantage. So maybe one of the two now. Heading into turn 1. Yeah, there he goes. Ghost Rider is passed fully in the braking zone. Still keeps a tight line. And now will be under pressure into the second chicane by Taylor. With a very clean move from Ghost. Taylor, even though he has 0-0 wings, cannot mount the pressure onto Ghost Rider just yet. Reaper with the fastest lap of the race. Which is as expected. Taylor using every ounce of ERS he has left. There's a yellow flag. That's for Runner. Runner's had a spin. Ooh, better be quick off that racing line. As Taylor is back past Ghost Rider. And Ghost can do it all again. Ooh, Top Gotcha had a bit of a moment in Ascari as well by the looks of it. And McQueen very close on Runner. Them two heading onto the main straight now. Can McQueen maybe take P7 off Runner as well? No, he cannot. At least not yet. Back to the battle for P2. Taylor still defending well from Ghost Rider. And Ghost will get one final shot. Well, technically two, but one final shot at the main straight to get past Taylor. Taylor not using any ERS. Ghost Rider still has a 16% advantage. As we head onto the final lap of the race. Here comes Ghost Rider. Gaining. Buffeting. And Ghost is past Taylor very late on the brakes. Owns that inside line. And Taylor keeps ahead for now. Now Ghost Rider and Taylor both using that ERS. Heading into the second chicane. And one more opportunity for Ghost with DRS. McQueen past the Runner as well on the main straight. Makes the corner. Runner with a way better line. Look at that. Them two now also side by side going into the second chicane. Look at them two go. For now, it's Runner. Back to these two. They were very close as well. But I don't think Ghost Rider has enough. He's given everything. Here we have Sarah, the man, who has actually given all he could do today. Way better result from last time. Gets the win. And it's Taylor in P2 on debut. Ghost Rider in P3. Andrews takes an amazing P4. And a kind of a wait for Puffy as we have McQueen throwing everything at Runner. Oh, Runner a bit wide. McQueen takes the tight line, but it will be Runner in the end who takes home P7. McQueen P8. Reaper with that fastest lap in P9. Top Gotcha takes home P10. And the final driver who has had not an amazing weekend is Can555, who rounds Parabolica and takes home P11. That was the race. A very decent race in my books. And a very good result for Gaza. I mean for Sarah. Who takes P1 driver of the day for this race goes to Puffy. But taking in consideration the sprint as well, I am not sure who to give it to. Anyway, here's the podium. with a well-deserved victory from Sarah, who takes P1. Now, let's look at the race director again. Let's quickly keep that scrolling for the incidents. As I want to thank you all, not really any incidents at all. But yeah, thank you all for watching today's race. It's been a good one, it's been a clean one, it's been a fair one. We will be back on Saturday for the main event, Tier 1, again at Monza with a sprint race. Of course, we'll be back next week as well with Monaco, hopefully under the lights. This has been Brian. I'll see you all next week. Goodbye. Probably should press stop live stream when I say goodbye. Well, goodbye.